I have to ask you, have you watched the Leah Remini documentary about Scientology?
Nah, not interested.
Why not?
Because it's been nothing but helpful to me.
It's not just David Miscavige. You know, it's not just me. It's you. It's everyone out there kind of rereading KSW and looking at what needs to be done and saying, okay.
Leah Remini is being stalked and harassed by the Church of Scientology as part of a coordinated campaign to destroy her life because she left the religion. This according to a new lawsuit. The actress just filed suit against the Church of Scientology and its leader, David Miscavige, and she says Scientology is dead set on making her life a living hell now that she's no longer a part of the church. According to documents, Leah claims Scientology is stalking her and invading her privacy because the church is determined to silence her and others who are critical of the religion.
But it's an intimidation tactic, right?
Well, it doesn't intimidate me. It makes me want to retaliate, you know, because I'm not going to stand for it.
Remini claims the alleged abuse coming her way is part of a broader policy and practice of intimidation within the Church of Scientology, which she says dates all the way back to founder L. Ron Hubbard.
To really know life, you've got to be part of life. You must get down and look. You must get into the nooks and crannies of existence.
In her suit, Leah says Scientology has been attacking her with systematic and coordinated campaigns of harassment ever since she renounced the religion. And she claims the retaliation tactics are ramping up in order to damage her Hollywood and business careers by tarnishing her reputation.
Dealing with suppressive people means to go after them, try to destroy their lives, try to find any crimes they've committed, expose them hard. You can lie about them.
Remini says she was a Scientologist for nearly 40 years before leaving. And in the decade since she left, she's been the victim of intentional malicious and fraudulent rumors via hundreds of social media accounts controlled by Scientology, which she says exist solely to intimidate and spread misinformation. For example, Leah claims Scientology enlisted dozens of members to videotape messages falsely accusing her of being abusive and a racist, and uploading them to web domains using her name.
Google, you know, Scientology going after its enemies, and you will see just regular people, just parishioners who spent their life in Scientology having their kids turn against them. They do these hate websites.
She says she first became aware she was being followed by private investigators hired by Scientology in 2015 when she was promoting a memoir she wrote about Scientology's alleged abusive conduct. And she says she hired private security as a result. Remini also claims Scientology had members send threatening letters to news outlets who were promoting her book. And she says the church created websites to smear her documentary series on Scientology.
People are being attacked. People are being disconnected from their brothers, their sisters, their mothers, their fathers. It happens every day with this organization.
In the documents, Leah claims the alleged stalking and harassment is causing her to lose personal relationships, business deals, and other opportunities. And she's going after the church for damages for what she says is enormous economic and psychological harm. Leah Remini's lawsuit comes fresh off of the sexual assault convictions of Scientology member and former star of that 70s show Danny Masterson.
That's right. Actor Danny Masterson, made famous from that 70s show, has been found guilty on 2 of 3 counts of rapes.
It has also been rumored that Remini may call Hollywood superstar Tom Cruise as a witness, as she has claimed that she was psychologically punished by the church after asking about its leader's missing wife at Tom Cruise's wedding to Katie Holmes back in 2006. Michelle Shelley Miscavige, who is the wife of Scientology leader David Miscavige, has been missing for 16 years. Remini has been vocal about her disappearance and reported it to the LAPD when she left the church in 2013.
Do you know where Shelley Miscavige is now?
I do not. I filed a police report. I did not receive an actual, the person who was in charge of the case said that it was classified, which is not usual, that they couldn't give me any information other than she was fine. I needed proof. I wanted to know who spoke to her. Was she alone? Was she okay? Are you sure? Were you talking to a representative of her? So I didn't get those specifics. And of course, the church is claiming that I filed an unfounded report, which is a classification that the LAPD gives.
Cruz is an outspoken advocate of Scientology and one of its most high-profile members, and if he is called to a trial, it could prove hugely embarrassing for both the highly bankable movie star and the notoriously secretive religion he practices.
And I've met the leaders of leaders. All right? To LRH.
Remini claims in the suit that he is at the very heart of the institution, as a best friend of Miscavige and essentially second in command.
Tom and all Scientologists are taught to believe that people like me are literally the devil, that we mean them harm.
People who knew Tom before he was fully brainwashed say that he was a sweet and loving person, and he's turned into something else, something unrecognizable to people who have known him.
Remini has stated that after questioning the whereabouts of Shelley at Cruz's wedding, she was held at a Scientology facility for 4 months and put through a process that nearly led her to have a psychotic episode.
I was being punished. I was considered an enemy. And then they started to work on my family. They told us not to talk to each other.
Remini states that with this lawsuit she hopes to protect the rights afforded to people by the Constitution of the United States to speak the truth and report the facts about Scientology without fear of vicious and vindictive retribution, of which most have no way to fight back.
You have to be willing to do the right thing. You have to be, just because it's the right thing to do. And I hope that more Scientologists start to look and go, I know these things are happening because it happened to me, like he was talking about healthcare.
And it's not acceptable.
It's like, I know these things happened. I know these people are telling the truth. They don't have any reason to come on our show and say, I've been molested. The church forced me to get an abortion that I didn't want. No, but there's no fame in that.
In retaliation, the Church of Scientology has issued a statement claiming that Remini had an obsession with attacking her former religion by spreading falsehoods and hate speech. In 2015, Remini co-created and executive produced a documentary series about the church called Leah Remini Scientology and the Aftermath, which ran for 3 seasons and won 2 Emmy Awards.
They are the ones putting their stories out there for everyone to hear and to experience, and for that we're so honored.
Although she has been criticized by many big names in Hollywood, Remini has been praised by many across the globe for exposing what many believe to be a money-hungry cult-like organization rather than a religion.
When you stop people's lives and families, I'll stop too.